Good afternoon, guys, and happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. It's Jenny here. A couple of things I'm going to be doing. Basically going through the what I've done so far for my November day book. Just sharing how I've decorated the blank pages that I tied in, and also wanting to say a quick hello to some new subscribers. We've had quite a few recently, and also to give some details on the giveaway I'm going to be working on, probably announcing at the weekend. It's going to be a triple giveaway, but what I thought I'd do is I'd tag it onto this because I needed to get it done now, really, Monday, so you guys will have an idea to look out for it. But want to say a quick hello to some new subscribers. So we've had Anna McDonald join us, Maria Alvarez, Nancy Waltz, Carol Jones, Jill Bauer, Cheryl W. Cheryl W. and Angie Jones, Janet Morris, I think, Teresa Lilly, Tonya Samuels, Sun and Moon Arts, Pamela Morris, or Manuel, sorry, and Trudy Griffin and Donna Garda. Donna, welcome. Thank you for putting up with me. So hi, welcome. So yes, first and foremost, this month, do you remember I was going to look at adding vintage fashion to the pages? That's what I fancied because of what we put on the cover here. This beautifully elegant lady in her sort of winter coat and hat and gloves. So let's just dive in, and I'll just share what I've done and give you an idea of what you can do with any blank page, really. So this here is this was from this, and that I think was from my Happy Mail. This is like a William Morris little page, and which I love. And then I just went onto Pinterest, not Pinterest, onto the internet, yeah, and had a look at some, just downloaded and copied for me, just some little magazine covers. So that's an old one, a McCall's one, but I think it screams autumn and it's beautiful and vintage. And I just popped the Daphne's Diary vintage kind of jewellery sticker on it. I thought that looked really nice. Might have to glue that down. This was from my diary, the Royal Horticultural Society one. Is it diary? Or just a book? But I just love the way the colours looked. This is from the William Morris calendar. I thought it went really well. That wallpaper, sort of like little sample thing there, with the Hessian and the little lily. This here I've just started some journaling on. I've just done a bit of fabric, and this is another of the William Morris, I think, little bits of paper, and I've tipped that in. This here is, I got a little pack of 100 Vogue fashion cards, and I basically, I think this is, this was November 1913, I think, for the cover, and I just loved it. I loved the colours, and so I tipped that in. I have a little bit of journaling underneath. This I absolutely adore. This was from the same box, and that was November the 1st, 1915. But just look at how beautiful, what a beautiful work of art that is. And I basically just tipped that in as well. Was I right under there? No, I haven't written under there yet. I started to do. So I've just done a little bit. It's really rough colour, that layering, really. And this is a bit of Tim Holtz. And what was nice about this was the fact that I was able to move, because I ported that there, and I didn't like this here, so I'd forgotten that because I just tied everything in, I could just pull it out as I go. So this tag is from Trudy, from my little from that journal which she did for me, which is lovely. I've done some journaling on the back and just tipped it in here. This got a little bit of journaling underneath as well. Already I've started on that. This was from that book of, it actually is from this book, from this actual book. And it was, they had just different, things about vintage fashions, and I just loved the papers, and I've featured some more, I think, in the back here. That's actually from the book as well. And this was from Pinterest. I've got a brad I want to put on here just to weigh that down a little bit, but it's really quite basic layering here. And just look at this beautiful image. Isn't that gorgeous? I think I just typed in vintage autumn ladies or something, and that sort of came up. And then I just popped, that's from the book as well, this gold, that was the end papers, I think. These are Daphne's Diary, with a little bit of journaling underneath. And yeah. This one, Daphne's Diary, this was the page was just black and white, I think, just a black and white drawing of some hazel. And so I've just layered. These were in already, and I just stuck them together, these two pages, and then popped some Daphne's Diary on the top. And this Lady's Home Journal, this is from October. I cheated a little bit, but I just loved it. And that was just a download that I picked up, and it's just for me. I'm not selling it or anything, so it's just for me. So here we go. That's from Rosie R. Atelier. This, I think, this little piece was part of my Happy Mail from Laurie. I think it's from you, Laurie. And I just popped that in like a little stamp. Bit of a art book there. Daphne's Diary on this yellow tea-dyed paper. This is from my book on houseplants that I absolutely adore. I adore this book on houseplants. And so I've just layered there, and then I've used the paint chip and this Good Housekeeping little copy there. If you can see this lady in the wind, but I just thought that was so pretty, so pretty. A little bit of lace, and again the other side of that houseplant book. And this is Royal Horticultural Society page, diary page, Daphne's Diary sticker. This is from my vintage ephemera box from Rosie R. Atelier, and then I just did some little bit of layering on this side, different papers, and this was from the internet. I just downloaded that. I just thought that looked really pretty and cut it out, and then I've washed it on so I can sort of journal underneath if I like, because it's plain on the back. I'd take it off, journal on it, and stick it back down again, or move it. Don't know. This is the middle. This is the middle page, and I've just left it because I just love their seps. I think what's the word I want? The image. Yeah, that's the word I want. The other side of that Royal Horticultural Society book, and I was playing with this. I didn't know to leave it plain. These were from the Vintage Ephemera box. I didn't know where to leave those there, so they're kind of tucked in. I'm not sure. I might just leave it. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. This again is the other side, and it's the other side of that book, and the vintage houseplant book. And then this was a printout. I just love that lady on there. I don't know when that was from. October 1917 or something, it says. But then there was, I just used the paint chip on the other side of the lace, and I actually stuck, this was separate, and I stuck it down, so I just liked it on there. Daphne's Diary, what's the word? Sticker. And just tuck this in here. This is something I really want to pop in my next book. I think I like that in the winter. And this lovely piece of fabric, I've actually got this fabric, and it's on my things to do, just to make some covers with it. But it's got this kind of Charles Venny Mackintosh, isn't it, designs on them, and I just cut that one out, and I just stuck it in the back there, just popped it in, just because, really. Just Yeah, that's it, obvious. This is for Post-its from Paper Chase that I just found in my stash. This was a bit of a, I glued this and then I found this was part of my stash, I think. But as you can see, I kind of, I inked it and it was really slippery. I didn't realise it hadn't really dried. So I put it in, glued it in, and then I popped the lace on, and it's all a bit of a mess really. But it's just for me, but it makes no odds. But you get the gist of what I was trying to do. And this piece of fabric up here is part of this one is part of this Charles Rennie Mackintosh type thing. And I've just taken a little bit off, and yeah, keep an eye out for that, guys. I'm trying to get some different journals together, and that'll be in the next sort of few weeks. I think I'll start working that fabric. It's lovely. Decided just downloaded that little snow globe with a little cottage in it. I thought it looked really quite sweet, and I just did a little bit of layering here with the black and white. I liked that a lot. So I just done that, put that as a little tuck spot. I haven't put anything in there yet. And I loved this. Was from, what's this? Don't know the date on that. I haven't got the date on that, but I just thought she looked so elegant. So elegant in her like autumn finery. And then again, Daphne's Diary sticker book, and this is for my houseplant book, which I really love. Just love the colours on there, and I really love the colours on this. This was what really caught my eye, and so I've just teamed it up with this little download as well. That was from November, Sunday Magazine, St. Louis, 1912. This lovely lady, a little bit of the what's the word? William Morris wallpaper calendar thingy there. This I cut out from this book. I absolutely love it, and so I've laid it on here, and I popped this like vintage jewellery type sticker from my Daphne's Diary pack. So I basically stuck the page on that side, and then it kind of comes up here, and this is basically the page that it's covering, and I just love the way that looks. I pop that in. So this is just the post-it on the back of that Tim Holtz paper card, and I just love the colours on this, and so I paired it with this lady here. This is the National Money Saving Style Book, Fall and Winter 1918 and 1919, I think. A guide to correct style. But isn't that lovely? I just love the colours, and I think I just tipped it in. Just tipped it in. Now right under that. Put a bit of lace on the edge. And I think I've got, oh yes, this is a Good Housekeeping from November 1907. And the colours on that I thought went so, oh, isn't that beautiful? It's absolutely gorgeous. But it went so well with these pansies for my botanical book. And so I popped that on there like so. And then this is the last couple of pages. Yeah, beautiful, just beautiful. And then there's that there. What have I popped in here? I didn't put much in these pockets, to be fair. This was from my book from last year, my day book from last year. Yeah, I remember doing that. But I haven't used it, and I actually might pop it in here somewhere. Not sure yet. That could go. Oh, couldn't that go? Oh, wow. I'm liking that. And then the little beady things can hang out at the bottom. I think that's going to have to go there. So that, guys, is my November day book so far. I might go back in, and I may well do some stamping and stuff. And if I do anything spectacular that makes quite a difference, I might just take a picture or so put it onto Instagram just to share what else has been going on with that. So anyway, just to say, on Instagram, last week we reached 1,000 followers. And I wanted to say a big thank you for you guys who follow me on Instagram as well. I might do, yeah. So what I'm going to say is this is Monday now. By the weekend, I'll be finishing Tilly. This is going to be for my Instagram giveaway from a little while ago. And still, still working on it, but just got a couple of, a few more bits to pop together. So Tilly will be a part of the giveaway, the main giveaway gift, but I'm going to do a triple giveaway for this, so keep your eyes peeled. In the next few days I've got some new things that are going on to my Etsy, and 2 of those things will be part of the giveaway as well. So keep them peeled. Yes, hoping by the weekend I'll have that all done. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. And actually, we're nearing 500 on YouTube, so I think within the next next few weeks we may well be having another YouTube giveaway. After, I think, Camille, we did at 300, didn't we? So yes, take care, guys. Thank you so much for your attention and for checking in with me. Keep an eye. Look down below. I've linked, and also is live October, how that ended up. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Bye.